Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the Bald Explorer, and I'm out on another walk, and there's a public footpath sign behind me just up there. I'm intrigued. I've just made a film in Rudgwick, near Rudgwick, and I've been looking for a train tunnel, an old train tunnel that no longer is in use, and a motte from a Norman castle which also is no longer in use. And just walking back to the car, I'm filming in February. It's such a lovely day that I thought, you know what, I've got to go and do a second video. And there's an intriguing footpath, just a public one, nothing a special one, not a labelled one or anything like that, just an ordinary footpath that you could see anywhere. And I thought, I'm going to take a little stroll down there. It's just amazing, the weather. It's February, it may as well be June. I mean, it's so warm. Behind me we've got the sheep in that field, enjoying the grass, and the grass, I guess, is slowly going to start sprouting up because of the sunshine and recent bits of rain, but the heat, and they'll need that. We've got some holly over here. I'm filming on a Sunday, which I'm not great for filming on weekends, mainly because loads of people are out and they're always coming just as I set up the camera. I shouldn't be annoyed by that, but I don't know why. It just does. It irritates me. I'm trying to get on and make my videos. We're coming down here into a little gully. I don't know this area very well at all. I used to live in Horsham and Rudgwick, which I guess this must go towards Rudgwick. I'm just west of it, and I think that's actually where this must take me. I've just got to work out how to open this gate. These gates are a bit primitive, actually. It's just a little bit of bale twine and what looks like an old bedstead. Let's just stick that on, there we go. But I can see up here, fortunately, West Sussex County Council or West Sussex Government.co.uk public footpath. Seems to be one little path down there by the brook, but I don't think we're allowed to go down there. I'll just come up here. This won't be a very long walk for me. It's sort of in real time, really, just to see where it goes. I'm just always intrigued whenever you're driving, you see these public footpath signs. If you don't stop and you don't go down them, you really just miss out. The one thing I notice doing walks here rather than down in nearer the coast is we're right next to Gatwick Airport, and as such there's a lot of bloody aeroplanes going overhead. Right, coming up to, I think, a lane. Oh no, here we go, another, out of this large field that was behind me into this wood. It's a lovely area, although I can hear cars and aeroplanes. You never really ever get to escape any of that. But this is very close to Horsham, and I don't remember it being that hilly, but on the way into Surrey, of course Surrey is quite hilly because you get the Surrey Hills, and down here, look at this, and it looks like I'm going to head down into this little dip. And actually to get here I came on the old Guildford Road from Horsham towards Guildford. I think it's the 283, and there's a stretch between Horsham and Rudgwick that undulates. It's very straight, it's like a Roman road, but it undulates up and down like this, and I can see why, because of these gullies. And here we go. Oh, we've got a lovely little plank bridge to cross. This is very magical. Here we go, we come down to this plank bridge. This is the advantage of just not knowing an area, not expecting anything, and just getting out. bit dubious about this. Got some steps coming down here which are a little bit muddy, which is why I'm taking my time. And here we go over the bridge. I'm just going to stop here to sweep the camera around so you can see down into this gully with the water. And then overhead, oh, the dreaded aeroplanes. It's very magical though. It's more magical. I mean, these airplanes are going once a minute, booming along. You've got this gully of water coming off the thick clay mud of the Surrey Hills, I guess, to the north. All right, where do we go? Up here. So I've just come through that valley, as you saw, and now I think I'm coming into Rudgwick. I'm on some steps, some sandstone steps here, which I think is taking me into the village. This is a guess. It should be right though. I can see a timber framed house in the far distance. It's a lovely little path, as you can see down there. Past somebody's house. I've got a fence on my right, and these trees, which I'm not quite sure what they are. Mud, stones. It was obviously a stone path at some point that somebody's put down here. There's a main road, and there's a pub called the King's Head. Aha, Woe's house on my left. And trying to work out where the footpath continues. Oh, through this graveyard, I think. Up here through the Holy Trinity Church. Okay. It's a Sunday, so people may be in the church. There's the church tower. It's got sandstone and what looks like ironstone in it. How interesting. I'm going to go past the church here and see if our footpath is on the other side of it. It is a big old church. Lovely door over there. It's amazing stonework. These old graves, look at these. All this moss and lichen. I love all that. Right, here we go. But before I continue there, let's just sweep round here. Have a look at that church from behind. There we go, it's pretty impressive. And like all churchyards, of course, it's quite high. Let's go through this gate. Sussex Border Path, it says here. That's interesting. That's very strange, because I saw the Sussex Border Path go off in a different direction, and that didn't say it where I was before, so that's curious. Anyway, let's just do a little bit more. I can hear in the distance shooting. There's obviously a clay pigeon shooting of some description. Another kissing gate to go through. This is very nice. So we're leaving Rudgwick behind now, which is back that way. Lovely oak tree, of course, to look at. There's a lot of oak trees. There's a magnificent oak coming up, ladies and gentlemen. That's an amazing oak. It's right up there. Can't tell you whether that's a pedunculate or a sessile, but it's probably, in my opinion, more likely to be a pedunculate, an Old English, just by its magnificence. I don't know, I have a preference for those, although apart from the stems and the acorns, I don't really know how you tell the difference. Let's have a stand up against its girth. There you go. Wow, that has been here some time. Right, we come to the end of this footpath and it comes onto a road and it meanders along a bit. But this is where I come to the end of my walk and say thank you so much for watching. An unusual walk. You could take these paths all over the place, and people do, of course, and I love exploring them. But I've got to get back and edit the videos, so I've got them ready. But thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed them, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, all those things, leave a comment, and why not become a patron and support me in what I do. Till the next time, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Goodbye, tree.